Hello Cancer, welcome back to the Lucky Tarot. This is your general love reading for the period of March 1st until the 10th. It is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Cancer signs. This reading can resonate in any love connection, family, romantic, or even platonic. As long as you feel love for that person, it may resonate in your case. Before we begin, I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, liking and sharing the videos. I appreciate you guys so much. So let us see what is going on for you for this first few days of March. Love messages for the sign of Cancer, please. What can they expect in love and relationships for this first few days of March? The deck that we are using for today is called Tarmuka or Mutra. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Let me know in the comments down below if you know how to pronounce this right, but I think it's called Muka. Alright, so this is a very beautiful deck, as you can see. Alrighty, so the first card is already out. I feel like, wow, a lot of my Cancer signs over here have just recently closed a chapter in their life, could have chosen to start a fresh one, migrated somewhere, traveled somewhere around the globe, or could still be traveling for another beginning for themselves. And I feel like overall this means that you're finally coming to full circle. All right, everything that kept you in the dark for far too long, things that have been confusing you, things that you're still longing to have some closure with, has finally come to a conclusion. It's a conclusion to your journey. It's that feeling that all is well, all is made clear. You finally realize why things happen that way. And I think that there's a beautiful and powerful enlightenment going on for you, my dear Cancer. And that is something beautiful. You have an opportunity right here in front of you to start a fresh journey. So take the lessons with you and, face the future with much positivity. So let's see with the other person. For cross watchers, please note that roles can be reversed in this reading. Okay, so 10 of Cups, beautiful. So I think that there's emotional fulfillment in each of you. I think that you and your partner right now, it could mean that you guys are happy with the ending. There's mutual decision on both sides. There's clear acceptance. There's no more holding of grudges. It's a feeling of being happy that you two have shared a life together, but it's also realizing that it can no longer move forward. I think that it's also realizing that you both have reached that point where you both just have to go on separate ways. There's that kind of unselfish love for each other that even though you both are no longer in a relationship, it's moving forward with happiness, and it's being grateful that once upon a time you both were in each other's lives, on each other's lives. This could also mean for some of my concerns out there, it's not a romantic partnership, but rather this talks more about family. I think that you are dealing with loved ones who have been there for you since day one, and I think that they're giving you the emotional fulfillment right now. It almost feels like there's a reconciliation that's happening right now with you and loved ones, traveling to where they are and having the time of your life right there, sharing beautiful memories together, looking at the future with much happiness. And it almost feels like after everything you've gone through, Cancer, finally things are falling into place. But 10 of Cups is also an ending of something here, and as life always happens, sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. Hold on to this happiness that you feel right now. Whoever is giving this to you, whoever is bringing you emotional fulfillment, family members, loved ones, and friends, hang on to this found happiness. Not at all times we can feel this emotional fulfillment, the 10 of Cups. It is indeed a blessing. It's a synthesis of everything you've been through. So hold on to that dearly. Enjoy all those precious moments you get to be with real ones in your life, because you might need that in this new chapter that you are about to go through in your life. All right, see what I mean? Wow, look at that, you guys. I'm getting goosebumps. You have two aces over here, beautiful aces, Ace of Wands, and then you have Ace of Cups. All right, so indeed, you guys, this means that ending a chapter is not so bad at all. I think that you have made a very difficult decision to move forward so that you can chase after better things in your life. You can make more room for blessings to come, for new adventures, for new people. It's a very exciting period for you all. I feel like these are all positive cards. And I think that Cancer, you have to look forward to the days that are coming with much enthusiasm, because you have all the reasons to be. You have the Ace of Wands, which talk about new passion, new activity, new career. And if you hold on to this dearly, like I mentioned, take a hold of that opportunity and do not give up even though things are difficult in the beginning, because this gift that is being handed to you by the universe has endless potential. Who knows how much of this potential will grow. It's up to you how you're going to mold this new beginning. And with the Ace of Cups over here, that is a very beautiful blessing. It's a beautiful omen to receive. It almost feels like your cup is overflowing with love. People here are loving you, appreciating you. There's peace and love all around you that you're able to overflow and able to give that same love back to people. And I think that it's a wonderful, wonderful start for you guys. You guys are on the right track. That's what I feel like. And it could also mean that there's someone new coming in here right now. And it's too early to tell if this is a time for commitment. But I feel like now is the time for you to overthink things. Now is the time for you to discover the potential on this relationship. Enjoy the getting to know phase. Enjoy all the cute conversations you have with this person. If it's flirting around, if it's fooling around, it's not the time to get heavy, get serious, or think about the future too much. Although it doesn't hurt to consider that. But I think the universe is trying to say, enjoy this moment, this bliss that you have of getting to know someone. Allow yourself to feel what it needs to feel. Allow yourself for some room to discover. And this is someone entirely new, I feel like. An entirely new experience and adventure that awaits you. So for some of my Cancers here, I almost feel like you're beginning to feel happy with your decision, moving forward with someone new or moving forward with your life altogether. Because it's blessing after blessing, to be honest. Wow, look at that. The card flew out. And this would be the challenge card. Usually I just get one card for the overall connection, but I feel like, those two cards wanted to come out anyway. And it's a double blessing. It's a very beautiful beginning. However, as all relationships, we all go through challenge, and this is an opportunity for you to grow. Challenges are here in order for you to unlock something within you, especially something that the Spirit wants you to realize, because these are valuable lessons. And I think with the Four of Cups over here, it's all about when to say no, really, Cancer. That's the message that I got right away from you guys. I think that because maybe you have closed a chapter in your life in the past, which was very painful and gruesome and challenging, but see, you got to realize it allowed you to grow. So here in this new beginning, I think that this person coming in, or this new thing in your life, whatever that is knocking on your door hard. It's really coming in, and it almost feels like it's in your face, right in front of you. It wants you to acknowledge it, but you're not accepting it. Almost feels like the challenge here is you constantly say no, because you've been through something difficult, like I mentioned, that it's hard for you to maybe say yes to offers of love, offers of meeting someone new, or someone who's trying to catch your attention. Almost feels like you have your guards up with the Four of Cups. You're so used to saying no that you may just missed out on a wonderful opportunity, like I said, because maybe, perhaps, Cancer, this is all too new for you. It's most likely that it is not who you're used to or what you are used to. It almost feels like because you close a chapter, you're relearning something new. Your world is so different now, and you don't really recognize, that subconsciously you are stuck to what is familiar. And what is familiar is what you're holding on to, so that every new offer, every new changes is a bit hard for you to accept it with open arms. It's a bit hard for you to embrace the idea, or it's a bit hard for you to embrace the offer of communication or love, you know? So I think that with this as a challenge card, learn to loosen up a bit, learn to, you know, be more open to opportunities. Yes, be cautious, be smart about your choices, but see to it if you're constantly saying no, because you might just miss an opportunity of something wonderful, you know? It's about someone or something here about to inspire you, about to change your life into something wonderful. So give it a chance, Cancer. All right, so let us see, you know, how do you feel about all of this? Look at that, 7 of Cups. I think I got this kind of message from you guys a couple of weeks back. It's all about choices, really. And I think that you are attracted to someone here, or you're gravitated towards one option, one choice, and you know that choice is going to make you happy. But it almost feels like you have to go through on all these options in order to really realize that this is what you want. But subconsciously, you know that this is already the best possible option. So with the 7 of Cups over here, these options are very, you know, tempting for you to grab, you know. And I think that you're trying each one right now because it doesn't hurt to try, since you're here trying to reinvent your life, you know, you're starting on a new and fresh journey. So you are on a road to really keep on trying different things, experimenting here and there. It could mean you're meeting other people but not really committing to any of them, and you're not really giving your commitment to anyone else right now. So you're holding on to that decision just yet, all right? And I think that sooner or later you're going to realize you just need to choose one, because I badly feel here that indeed, if you choose that one thing that you always knew deep down in your core, and the spirit has been constantly telling you to accept that offer or to grab that opportunity, it's going to unlock something really beautiful, and it's going to be endless potential from there. So don't be afraid, you know, of that beautiful thing. It wants to embrace you back. It wants to bless you. It wants to overwhelm you with this wonderful, wonderful experience. And once you find that courage and, of course, you know, open yourself to that possibility, you're going to find it amazing that you did so. Because this 4 of Cups energy is just going to make you stuck, really. Yes, you're being cautious, but at the same time, if you keep saying no to every other opportunity, then you're bound to feel this sadness. You're bound to feel bored, you know. You're bound to feel like nothing is really going on with your life. Nothing excites you. So enough of those fears, enough of the fear of choosing the wrong decision. It's a lot better than being stuck. So choose one, and I think that you already know. You know, no matter how you deny it, you already know what decision you must do. All right? If not, then meditate, ask the Spirit's guidance, and really have an honest talk with yourself. I think that you already know what this is, really, Cancer. I have a feeling. It's just that you fear how impossible it may be. But really, it's in front of you. It's in your face almost, I feel like. It's just up to you to grab it. Like, literally grab it, see? Grab that cup over there. It's exciting, and I know you want it at the same time. So with this other person, all right, so could be beautiful. I think that this is your soulmate, all right, this new person who wants to come in. Or this can mean that, yes, friends and family, siblings can also be soulmate. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's a romantic partnership, but it just means you are very connected with this person or group of people. You feel that divine love, that universal love, you know, a deep understanding, a deep connection that you can be yourself. You can be really honest with how you feel, who you are. There's no need for pretensions or illusion. It's just deep down knowing you are loved and you love this person as well. So how this person feels right now with you is that they're also thinking about your decisions, or that they are deciding when it comes to you as well. Because I feel like, see, you have the 4 of Cups over here, and as a challenge card, you know, not only you are having second thoughts or trying to delay on this decision making, or a bit confused with the decisions. I think that this person feels the same love as you do, or the attraction, but they also are aware that in order to take things to the next level, they're going to have to make a decision as well. And that decision is all about commitment. You know, that whatever it takes, you're going to work on this relationship. You're really going to have the patience to get to know someone, even though this is entirely a new experience. To enter a soul contract, you are finally accepting that two heads are better than one, that you both will have this contract that is very hard to break from, you know, and that is that kind of decision this person is going through right now. All right, so I think that's why you have the Four of Cups as a general a challenge for the two of you, because there's a lot to consider, you know, and it pays to be smart about this. But at the same time, if you already feel like this is the right decision to do so, and it doesn't really hurt if you continue on this brand new relationship, then whatever is holding you back may not necessarily work for your favor. So it's all about, you know, going for it. As long as you guys are not hurting anyone else, as long as you're being honest with how you feel for each other, and as long as you are bringing out the best versions of yourselves in this relationship, then really go for it, you know? Timing and chemistry is everything. And I think that if you miss on an opportunity, make sure you don't take too long to decide, because if you take long to decide, the universe is going to decide for you. That's how it works, you know. So let's get an advice card for you guys, for my dear Cancer. What is your message of advice for Cancer, the Spirit of March? 5 of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, it as an advice card, it reminds you that you don't need to go through this new chapter in your life alone, you know, because if you face this transformation, this new chapter alone, of course, you may feel like everything is difficult. You know, you may feel the struggle. Everyone goes through struggle, but it's better to share that burden with people who actually care, with people who are actually supportive of you, people that are actually there to help you out. So with the 5 of Pentacles over there, yes, the transition is difficult, or maybe committing to someone new is difficult, getting to know someone new is difficult because you have to go through all that all over again. But what you don't realize is that the good stuff is closer than you think. It's all about a matter of perspective. So if you choose to stay there out in the cold, feel lonely by yourself, maybe holding on to your apprehensions and your fears, of course you're gonna, you know, feel the struggle all the more, you know. But then again, if you learn from the situation and you begin to realize and have a different mind frame on all of this, you're going to realize you're closer to the goal, you know, you're closer to the end of the tunnel, you know, and light is about to shine down on you. And it's something very passionate, very strong, very beautiful and amazing. It's going to be an amazing experience. You have the Lovers over here. It's going to overwhelm you, yes, indeed, but it's a wonderful kind of experience and energy overall. It's a very, very powerful one, Cancer. And it's up to you to see it. You know, the key word there, I mean, is you. You gotta see it, you gotta decide on it, you gotta say yes to it, because no one else is gonna do that for you. And if you don't, you might miss an opportunity, and the universe will decide for you. So yeah, it's time to contemplate on that and meditate on that. All right, so that is your reading, my dear Cancer. Please meditate on this. Sending you guys love and light, and I'll talk to you soon.